Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project and Magnetic Reversal News, bringing you a grand solar minimum update. Monday, February 10th, 8 p.m. Mountain Time 2020. The models are in, snow moving across the Northeast, and there will be some southern systems. Take a look at the totals in North Carolina. But the big story, the Wu flu. Death toll surpasses 1,000, 42,790, the official number, confirmed cases. Keep calm. It's boom time. 209 mile per hour gust recorded in California, potentially shattering records and blowing people over. Here's the final snowfall tally for February 7th, upstate New York's record storm. Nearly 2 feet of snow fell in the Adirondacks, at least 38 locations. From the southern tier to central New York to Tug Hill to the North County posted totals of a foot or more. Syracuse had 9.2 inches, beating the February 7th record of 6.2 back in 95. Friday was twice as snowy as any other day in Syracuse this season, and Friday's snowfall was more than half the entire January total. And the records go on and on in upstate New York, and the snow's going to continue to fall. Early February setting records for snowfall in Bozeman as they get buried. The first 9 days of February have been impressive for snow across southwest Montana, especially east of the Divide. The month began with nearly record highs wiping out most of the lower valley snowpack, but that quickly changed on the 2nd of February with storm after storm through the 8th of February. Many, not all valleys east of the Divide across southwest Montana have seen a foot or just under 2 feet of snow in the first 9 days of the month, and ski resorts are reporting 3 to 5 feet of new snow in 9 days. Hello. Snow drought grips North Carolina, but it may soon be over. During a record-breaking warm winter, we should expect record highs and record colds and very poor growing conditions. Arctic front to bring nasty winter conditions to Minnesota this week. This is Minnesota. You can handle it, and it's coming. A fresh coating of snow over the weekend coupled with freezing fog that left trees sparkling with rime frost has turned Minnesota into a winter wonderland Monday, which was a fun day, but that wonderland will disappear, and the wicked side of Old Man Winter preparing to attack later this week. Tuesday and Wednesday look good, but later in the week, wind chills may drop as low as minus 30 to 40 across western and central Minnesota, says the Twin Cities office at the National Weather Service. So be prepared for power outages and freezing cold conditions. Here is your snow forecast. Monday through Wednesday, light snow in those Montana regions that are buried. And the big winner is New Mexico, which is getting battered. And then a light system moving up into the northeast through your Wednesday. More snow later in the week in the northeast, upstate New York, Thursday and Friday. And there's very little confidence, maybe some lingering lake effect snow through the weekend, a central storm, and the heavy snow moves into the west, including Washington and Oregon for next weekend. Let's check the snowfall analysis. There it is, your last 48 hours. Big swath of 6 to 8 inches across the upper Midwest, and there's some lingering snow in the Northeast. Michigan picking up snow as it is currently also in a drought in some regions. Top Knot looks like he picked up a little yellow strip there. Heavy snow in North Colorado, where 2 to 3 feet in many regions are falling, and more snow is coming. And no skier is bumming, but steep cuts to crop insurance in 2021 is inevitable, and that could mean it's going to be even worse. Crop loss, famine, food shortage, who knows what's going on. So you can see that system moving in the northeast. There's your Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Thursday, Friday, boom. And then another system that may hit North Carolina, bringing them out of that drought. A southern system right there, February 21st, 22nd. So keep a close eye on it. Heavy snow in the west. Look at the totals up in BC, Washington, and Oregon. Hello. Record year, record flooding in the spring. Keep an eye out. Seismic update. No quakes of note, except this boomer over in Greece just kicked off. Rattling some nerves. Checking telemetry. We are at the dangerous triangle as something's getting jiggy on the BZ. So keep an eye out for seismic activity in the next 24 hours. Okay. Taal volcano update. 77 earthquakes hit the Philippine volcano overnight. Will Taal erupt? It's anyone's guess, but Taal Volcano could be brewing towards another eruption, as there have been a cacophony of quakes over the last 7 days, suggesting magma is moving under the surface and people were allowed to go back home. Philippines geologists have issued volcano alert for Taal, warning the fiery mountain could blow in a matter of weeks. On Monday, February 10th, the volcano alert stood at 3, meaning an eruption of steam or magma is still on the table. And with these new seismos, between Sunday and Monday, at least 77 earthquakes rocked Taal Volcano, according to the Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology. At 8 a.m. local time, the agency said Taal was showing signs of magma moving under the volcano, and that Taal Volcano Network reported an additional 11 harmonic earthquakes, a type of rhythmic tremor often preceding volcanic eruptions. So, keep an eye on the live streams for the next boom. And that's tonight's first boom, Taal Volcano. Watch. Worldwide volcano news update. I'm looking at this for the first time. We've got Fuego, Popo, Krakatoa, Ducono, Reventador, 8,000 feet, nothing significant. Shishalden, small steam plume visible. Popo to 22,000 feet. Sungay to 20,000. Nothing really significant. Let's see what we're doing here. Nope. All the links will be below. That's good news, except for Taal. Now we're at the Wu Flu Live, where the death toll jumped 10% overnight. The official death toll jumping 10% overnight. Not good news, as the numbers in Japan rise to 161. And in Thailand, 32 with 10 recovered. So still contained to mainland China, but no end in sight there. And we may see breakouts worldwide at any time. Now, the Princess cruise ship forced to turn around with over 300 sickened with the norovirus. And now these cruise ships, come on. Coronavirus live updates. Contact detection app. Now, this is some kind of Chinese nonsense where they know, based on your phone, who you've touched, so they can go get those people. It's almost like it is a science fiction movie we're watching. So it's very sad. Look at these healthcare workers huddling together for some strength and some support. As I report, where are my glasses? They're inside. Coronavirus WHO warns the spread outside China could be the tip of the iceberg. While cases outside of China appear to be low, World Health Organization Chief Tedros warns it could accelerate. And that's what we've been warning about. Be prepared, not scared. China suddenly has another major virus problem. As soaring food prices put a lid on central bank intervention, people are starving. Soon the only food that will be affordable in China is Corona bat stew, according to Zero Hedge. And that's not funny. With over 400 million people across dozens of Chinese cities living in lockdown as a result of the coronavirus pandemic, global supply chains are grinding to a halt. And that is going to mean the crippling of economies and the death of people. A lot of you are wondering about the drug we keep talking about that's being used for some of the most severe cases of the novel coronavirus pneumonia, and that is remdesivir. And it's under study as a treatment for it. So I will leave you links below with the spelling to do your own homework on the product. We are developing a PDF of nutraceuticals that we'll be sharing with you online and that you can share with your friends. Nigeria warns over mystery disease, which has left 15 dead and infected dozens more. A strange epidemic of swelling and bloating. 15 people dead and infected dozens more in less than a week. It's just like pandemic central. And bad year for cruise ships, huh? Bill Gates becomes the first to buy a 500 million pound hydrogen powered super yacht, which is powered by fossil fuel. Who's the tool? Microsoft co-founder commissioned eco vessels. Eco vessels? This is an eco vessel? The world has gone insane. The Solar Orbiter mission has launched. It will give an unprecedented look at our sun. And that is a corona boom. Of the stellar proportion, not the virus proportion. You can see the solar orbital launch into space in 54 minutes or 54 seconds. I don't know. The link will be below. We've got a lot to do here. A 17,200-year-old statuette discovered in Romania. Venus from Piat Nimt. Now, an epical discovery made by a Romanian high school student, an enigmatic statuette more than 17,200 years old with really big tatas, was discovered this year. And it's the only one found intact worldwide in the last 100 years. In addition, it's the most important Paleolithic statue in Romania and in Southeast Europe. And it's 17,200 years old. You do the math. Paleolithic sanctuary containing rock art from 15,000 years ago discovered in Spain. It's insane. Researchers have discovered a Paleolithic sanctuary in Spain featuring more than 100 engravings of figurines and abstract rock art dated to 15,000 years ago, including horses. We showed them to you the other night. The narrative is crumbling, which is why this weekend, Leah and I are taking a trip with potentially Rex Bear and Alien Allen and others to Bluff, Utah, to hike to the procession panel, where supposedly there is a map of something going on to a central location, and we are going to try to uncover it. But that's not all. We will be at the 17-room ruin, and then we'll go over to Sand Island petroglyph panel. And then we'll also be at the 16-room house, which is the same as the 17-room house. But I'll leave you links to both below. We will be publishing some podcasts, but if you want to know why we're there in the big picture, check out LeCon, where the big picture is coming together, and 5 of some of the top esoteric scientists working as a team will deliver one of the most groundbreaking conferences ever on the cosmic cover-up. Start supplying now. The coronavirus death toll tops 1,000, not 900. And this was just updated moments ago. That's how quickly it's spreading, and that's how behind you are. Isopropyl alcohol, other things to clean your house. Stockpile food. There may be a pandemic supply chain shutdown, and you may be on lockdown. Make sure you have enough food and water for a few months. It may seem unattainable, but just start stockpiling a gallon, 5 gallons a day, whatever you can afford, canned goods, dry goods, you can do it. We believe in you. Hope you got something out of the video. The most important thing you can do is keep calm during any event, pandemic, catastrophe, lockdown, shutdown. Keep calm. Remain sane. Proper prior planning prevents piss poor performance. See you at LeCon.